Hi guys, so today I decided to film my July favorites. I've never done a favorites video before, so this is gonna be basically my summer favorites so far. These are products I've been using for at least a month or two, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. So I'm gonna go in order of how I do my makeup, like from start to finish. So I'm going to start off with the Benefit Professional. This is what it looks like. I have the little sample size. This is the Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. And I've been using this just in my T-zone area, just so my makeup doesn't get as oily. In terms of longevity of the makeup, it doesn't really help my makeup last any longer. It just really smooths out my skin, so if I have any texture, it doesn't show through when I put on foundation or highlight. So yeah, that's something I've been enjoying. Next, for foundation, I'm going to talk about the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is in the color light beige. It comes with 1 fluid ounce. I've used this for about, I want to say, a month, and I'm like right here with it. So it lasts a really long time. It comes with a pump. My pump is dirty, obviously, because I've been using it. This is really good. It covers a lot. I'm not a full coverage person, so 1 pump of this is perfectly good for me. Yeah, I'll blend it out with my foundation brush and then use a beauty blender, blend it out, and it's really good. It's sweat proof. I wore this to a wedding and it was completely sweat proof. It lasted me through the entire night. It didn't break me out. It doesn't make me more oily, so yeah. This is really good. And then another foundation I've been liking is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Brightening Makeup by Benefit. I have the little sample size, but I've had this for a minute and it's only up to here, so you only need a little bit. It does tend to oxidize on me a little bit, but it oxidizes yellow, and I'm yellow undertone, so I don't really mind it that much. So this is just what it looks like. It makes my makeup more luminous. I don't like to put a lot of it on because I feel like it can make me a little bit oily, but I love the finish of it, and yeah, that's it. Next, I'm gonna go in with eyes. So this is a everyday eyeshadow palette I've been using. This is the Bitsy eyeshadow palette, and the way it works, they're sold at Sally Beauty Salon, or not Beauty Salon, Beauty Supply Store. So the way it works is that they have little individuals. This is, let me take it out. This is an individual little eyeshadow single. And what they do is they sell them in like little boxes. They look like the MAC eyeshadows or like the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They're little individuals. And then what they had was a special is that if you bought 4, you got this little, what is this? This is like the eyeshadow holder kind of. It's kind of like a really cheap dupe for the Z palette. And then it came with an applicator, but I threw it away because I don't usually like the applicators that come in eyeshadow palettes. But this is the 4 colors. And this is, I'm only going to swatch one of the colors because the other 2 are shimmery. But this is the darkest color. It's like a reddish brown. See how it applies. So as you can see, when it's swatched on the hand, it has more of a black color to it. I really like them. I think they're good for every day. I wouldn't say the pigmentation is entirely amazing because, again, you have oil on your hands, so that really helps intensify the pigment in eyeshadows. I got this one. This is like a shimmery one that I use on my lid, in the center of my lid. This is like a really good crease color. And then this one, you can't see it because it's the same color as my skin. I use this to, just as a transition color overall. I put this all over my eye from brow bone to my lash line. And that'll just help my eyeshadows blend easier. But I like this. I like that it's compact like this. It looks cute. I can just throw it in my purse or my backpack. And that's it, in case I need to touch up throughout the day. So yeah, this is a favorite of mine. The next thing is the Cover FX. This is they're like the liquid bronzers and highlighters, stuff like that. This is in the color Candlelight, and this is what it looks like. Looks like this. I got the sample at Sephora. I love this so much. I can't even express how much I love this. I'm going in with this much pigment. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm blending this out, and it just blends like butter. Look at this. This is amazing. It blends so beautifully. It's so freaking pigmented, but it has a powdery finish, so it's not a huge mess. I love using this as bronzer, and I actually like this more as eyeshadow. I like to just run my bronzer or any like neutral brown color through my crease, and And then I'll put this in the center of my eyelid, like I'll pack this on my eyelid with a packing brush, and then I'll blend it out so there's no harsh lines, and it just looks so pretty. It looks bronzy, sexy, it's cute. I like it a lot. So next, this is by LA Girl. This is the nudes. This is the eyeshadow collection. This is GES331 nudes. And this is the beauty brick. And this is what it looks like. And I like this particularly for summer, because I like that the shimmers are really nice. They're very pigmented. There's only 3 matte colors. I love to use this as my highlight color whenever I have something shimmery on my crease and I don't want anything shimmery on my brow bone. So I'm gonna swatch some of the shimmers and then one of the matte. Okay, so as you can see, these are 3 of the shimmers. And then, so this is like a bronzy tone, earthy tone, and then this one's like a dark. And then this one's the white shade. So these are super pigmented. I love these colors. I think that it's a very versatile palette. It was maybe only $4 or $5. I got it at the store called Q. It's like Forever 21. And it's amazing. They're perfect. I love them. Let me take off my bracelets and then I'll like swatch them on my arm, because I have so much. But let me swatch them just so you guys can see like the pigmentation. Yeah, $4 or $5 and you get a lot of eyeshadows. This whole thing, it comes with a brush. I didn't keep it. I don't like the brushes that come in eyeshadow sets. And it comes with a mirror too, which is super duper handy. $4 or $5, totally worth it. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about brows. I'm sure I've showed this a million times on my channel, but I use the L'Oreal. This is the Brow Stylist Definer. I use this. I loved it. It was so easy to travel with, all stuff like that, but it would run out really quickly. And I would find that at times it would dry, or like the little applicator thing would come out. It was also expensive. It was like $20, $21. And I am a broke college student. So I'm not about that life. So this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I only have a little bit left. I need to pick up another one. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th. And I love this. It's just super, I think I'm going to be using it for close to a year. Yeah, I think it's like been a year. But I love the spoolie that comes with it. Only like $9 by L'Oreal. Perfect. I like that it's not a warm tone brown. This is in the color dark brunette. This isn't a warm tone brown, so my eyebrows don't look orange or anything. My eyebrows look like shit right now because I'm in between waxes and I need to wax them, but yeah, that's what I've been liking for eyebrows. And then another eyebrow product that I found was the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade Neutral Brown. If you guys like the Maybelline Brow Drama, this is a dupe for that. So this is the spoolie. This is how much product it comes with. It comes with a lot of product. It's only $2. I picked this up for $2 at Target, and it's really good. What I don't like is the chunkiness of the packaging. I feel like if it was a lot like thinner, more delicate looking packaging, it would be easier for me to like, you know, in comparison to this one. This one's pretty big. The applicator is good. I'm just very careful when it comes to this because this is such a big applicator, and I like my eyebrows to look more sculpted than natural. So if you want to achieve a natural brow, this is perfect. But for me, I go in with a very light hand because I like my eyebrows to look very sharp and a little bit on the thinner side. But this is the color. And as you can see, it applies very waxy. And it's not like a very creamy consistency. So it's really easy. Sometimes if I go overboard, I'll just wipe it off with my hand or like with a concealer brush. And it's just really easy. And it doesn't slip and slide anywhere. Yeah, really good. Next, I'm gonna go on to concealer. So this is a concealer. I featured this in one of my other videos and I absolutely love it since the first time I've used it. It is fantastic. I have it on my under eyes right now and on my chin. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This is the sample size. I'm broke, so I can't afford the full one. And plus, I like to get the sample sizes at Sephora so that way I can test this out. But I'm definitely gonna get the full size one. I think it's like $28 on Sephora.com. But honestly, it is completely worth it. Like, I have never used a concealer like this ever. Again, I got it the same shade as my skin color. This was the lightest I could find. This is in light neutral, which I don't mind. I think it looks nice. I think my skin looks like healthy and dewy. I think I'm gonna try to find a lighter color. I'm gonna see if they have a lighter color and I'll pick that up because, you know, this is like the same color to my skin. But I've worn this as foundation, love it. I wear this obviously as concealer. I am very picky when it comes to concealer because I have very oily skin. The oiliest part of my face is my chin. And that area, I have tried millions of translucent powders, high-end, drugstore, all of that. And my oiliness always peeks through. Like I always just look like greasy on my chin. And it doesn't matter if it's cold, hot, whatever, I always get oily on my chin. No matter what time of year. This concealer is the first concealer that doesn't break up on my chin or make me look cakey, or the oil doesn't break it up. It doesn't make my chin oily at all. I put this underneath my eyes. I have very blue toned under eyes, especially right here, and I have very veiny eyelids, and it covers everything. I only need a little bit. I'll just dip into this once, like so. Like I'll just dip into this once, apply the product, and I'll be done. In terms of the smell, it smells just like the Urban Decay foundation, the Naked foundation. Not the new one, the older one, the one that's been out for a while. It smells just like it. I love this. I love it. I recommend it to everybody. My sister, she has dry skin and she loves this. I have very oily skin. I have very acne prone skin as well, and I absolutely love it. It covers everything, but it still provides like a natural finish. If you want to achieve a natural finish, if you want more of a full coverage finish, you can just apply more and apply more, and it'll give you that. And it just blends out so easily. I'll blend it out with my beauty blender. It's beautiful. All right, onto setting powder. This is my Wet n Wild mattifying powder. I've used this in a few videos, but so this is what it looks like. I'm pretty sure you can see it's in the color translucent, or no, Take on the Day. And it says, it's a revolutionary light reflecting powder, contains porous silica beads which absorb oil and minimize shine. It has like glitter in it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I like show it up like this, but it has glitter in it. I've already hit pan on this. I like it. I think it's easy in terms of the packaging. I can just chuck this in my purse and I'm good for the day. I bake though. I bake with my NYC translucent powder, and I'm trying out a new powder right now, which I really like, but I bake with that. So this is just like the topper, like just to really seal in my makeup. I just take my foundation brush and I'll just brush it all over my face. You really have to blend this out because it can create like a white cast on your face, so you really have to blend it out. If you don't like glitter in your powders, I wouldn't recommend this for you because this is very glittery. I like it. I don't mind it because, again, I like a natural finish to the skin, and your skin naturally is very like glowy, luminous, especially when you're sweating and stuff like that. So I don't mind it. This is a pretty good one for oily skin. All right, next, so on to bronzer. This is my LA Girl Velvet Bronzer Contour Stick. Let me just show you guys. This is what it looks like. This is in the color Brazen, and I've used this in a few videos. I love this. I've never really cream contoured with anything that's shimmery. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this right here, so hopefully you guys can see, but this is very shimmery. It has a very orangey undertone to it, so you do want to be careful with it if you are fair skin tone, but it's beautiful. I love this. It blends out so easily. It just creates like this warmth to your face. I don't use it for a sharp contour. Even though it does say it's a contour stick, I like more cool toned colors for a really sharp contour, but I'll use this whenever I just want to bronze. And yeah, I picked it up for like $4 at Q. It's pretty good. I like it. Next is blush. This is my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the color Rosé Champagne. It's beautiful. It's just a very mauve-y pink. Hopefully you guys can see this, but it's very like golden pink. It's pretty. Very pigmented. I love it. I also got the one Wet n Wild Color Icon in the color Pearlescent Pink. This is super pigmented, especially on my skin tone. And yeah, I like the Rosé Champagne a little bit more because I feel like I can go, if I go overboard with it, it won't look so red. This one, on the other hand, you have to be so careful with. So these two I definitely recommend though. They're only like $4. You can get them at Target, Walgreens. I got these at Walgreens. And yeah, definitely recommend. So highlight, I've tried a few. These are the ones that I really like. So this is the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. You can actually pop these. Let me see if I can do it now without like making a huge mess. Yeah. Okay, let me. Okay. So you can actually pop these shades out, which I like. The only thing is, I don't know if there's another illuminating palette, so maybe you can like mix and match different shades and make your own palette, which I think there is another one, hopefully, because this wouldn't make sense. But this is just in the color, it's just this illuminating palette. So this is what it looks like. I like to use these two. I'll use a mix of these two, but I'll use this one the most to highlight. And then these two I'll use whenever I just want a little bit of color on my eye. And yeah, and it comes with a giant mirror, which I like. I got this at the store in New York, and it was like $3-4 or something like that. So I really like this one. Another highlighter from e.l.f. is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. I love this stuff. I love this for really fair skin tones. So if you're like my color or lighter, I would definitely recommend this on you. My sister, she's probably like 3 or 4 shades darker than I am. She says that she doesn't like this highlight on her because it looks very like white on her and very powdery on her. So just keep that in mind if you are of a darker skin tone, that this could look a little bit like powdery or white on you. But I love this. As you can see, it's just really pretty. Oh, let me actually swatch this right here so you guys can like see it. Sorry, I'm like running out of room on my hand, but this is what it looks like. It has a very pink, champagne-y undertone to it. So pretty. I love this. Next is my Bitsy eyeshadow in the color Pink Icing. This is what it looks like. This is it swatched. It is so freaking pigmented. I love it. I'm like running out of room, and it's terrible. Let me put this right here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see it. This is what it looks like. It's just so pretty. I love it. It is very pigmented, and the pigment does tend to get a little bit messy when you put this on your face. Like, I wouldn't recommend a fluffy brush for this. I'd recommend like a dense brush, or you could just use your finger and then go over it with the beauty blender, so that way it'll look more blended out. But I love this. I haven't used this on my eyes yet, but I'm sure it'd be really pretty. And this was only like $1.69. Again, I got it at Sally Beauty Supply. So yeah. On to lips. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the LA Colors. This is the Pout Lip Gloss Matte in Kissable. This is what the applicator looks like, and this is the color right here. That's just one swipe. It's so pretty, so pigmented. I picked this up for like $2 while I was on vacation. And then I got the LA Colors Pout Lip Gloss, the Super Shine in the color Juicy. And I'm gonna put this right next to here. So this is a matte lipstick. This is a gloss. As you can see, it's really pigmented. The gloss doesn't feel too sticky. It just feels very moisturizing. And then this matte lip gloss, it takes a while to dry, not gonna lie. But once it is dry, it'll last you a really long time. Next product is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Colors. This is the color Seduction, and this is the color Obsession. I picked these two up. And I really like the packaging. I like how this is like a matte, little cute. And it comes with a lot of product, as you can see. So I'm gonna swatch this right here. This is the color Obsession. This is the color Seduction. And they smell so good. They smell like candy almost. They're just so good. They have a satin finish to them. They're not exactly matte. They sit so comfortably on the lips. They feel moisturizing. They're a really good everyday color. And for this one, even though it is a satin finish, if I just line my lips before I use this, it won't smear anywhere. It lasts for a really long time, and they're so comfortable to wear, especially during summer, because I hate when like your lips feel really dry and they get like chunky because of your liquid lipstick, but these are really good. Next lip product, this is the Tarte's lip paint. There's no name for this color, but this is what the color looks like. I've worn it in a previous video. But this is what it looks like. It's just a very muted pink. I really like it. The formula I like too, it doesn't feel completely dry. at all once you put it on your lips. But it'll last a pretty long time, and it does dry matte. It just feels kind of tacky on the lips. I usually find that if I set it with a translucent powder underneath first, my lips, I set them with a translucent powder first, and then put this on top, that it's more manageable to deal with the tackiness of it. But yeah. Alright, and last but not least, I'm going to talk about some perfumes that I've been liking. So these are both from Victoria's Secret. This is the Fragrance Mist in True Escape. And this one smells very sultry, very sexy. It smells almost like cologne. I love it. And this one is in Breathless. And this smells like Tresor perfume by Lancome mixed with the Beach perfume by Bobbi Brown. It smells like a mixture of those two. It smells so good. I like really strong perfumes, so these for me are awesome. I love them for summer. I always spray them on, and they smell delicious. Another thing I've been loving is I ordered this off of Amazon. I ordered this with another brush, and it came with it. And it's called the Brush Egg. I love this to just swirl into. I'll put like Dawn dish soap, and then swirl my brushes into here, and then the smaller ones I'll swirl on here. So as you can see, it looks like this. It just takes all the product out of my brushes. My brushes feel super clean, and it's less of a hassle. And that's what I've been loving so far this whole summer. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching. Bye.